Hello everyone, my name is Deborah Ann and I'm with Zion Enterprises Art and Crafts, and last week Friday I was showing you the supplies you would need and more or less showed you a few more tips on some projects that I got going. Today we're going to be doing the banquet vase or the bouquet vase that I'm going to be making out of a cardboard Kleenex box. Right here is your box that I was showing you from last time. And where I got this from is from a Kleenex tissue box. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be putting this foam board. We're going to be cutting and measuring today. I'm only going to show you how to measure and do a few more things. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure and we're going to glue the board pieces onto the sides of the box. And then how we're going to put it together, we're going to use this glue gun right here. It's a little bit hot, so I got it right here on my little napkin holder. And I got the sharp blade here to cut the board, and I got some scissors, and I also got the paper, poster paper. I thought I would just start with, I was gonna do it, well, then let's try this right here. I got some material that I wanted to use, and I think I'm going to use these two right here because it matches the bouquet that I got going here. Let me just get that untied real quick. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting the stems off the bouquet. And this is the bouquet that I bought. I got it on sale. I believe this one was from Michael's. And like I said, you can use any kind of material for the sides of the project we're going to be doing today. I got this color to match the flowers. And let's see here. I thought I picked that one last time. I'll go ahead and use, let me see which one I'm going to be using today. Which one? Maybe we'll use this one. I think that looks a little better. It's a little pink right there. Pinkish, diamish. Can you see that pink right there? So I'm going to go ahead and put this out of the way. Or I thought maybe I should use this color. What do you think? Put some diamonds around it. Maybe we should do that. Just put some diamonds around it. I'll go ahead and film it for next Friday, for this Friday coming up, and I'll be showing you the finishing project. I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to cut it. And this is some poster paper that I put together from the extra paint that I had from my art piece from last time, which was the dip art. So I'll go ahead and put that over there, and here's some tissue. You could do it with any kind of form of poster paper. I call it poster board. Poster paper board. And this right here is some plastic. There's a cutting board right here. So we'll be measuring the sides. Let me just put my camera up so you guys could see what I'm doing. And hopefully you can see what I'm going to be doing. I'll put it a little up high so you can see me. How's that? Hopefully it won't fall. It's kind of hard to get everything together. Soon enough, I'll get it where I want it exactly. So let's go ahead and measure the box with the ruler right here. And this is going to be approximately to the sides. Let's see how many inches. Looks like probably a 5 1/4 of an inch, if I'm right about that. Put both my glasses on. Sometimes I need some extra vision here. Let me turn on the light. Okay, I think I can see now. So I just thought maybe you could just create from scratch, you know, your things, materials you have already at home. Excuse me. And what do you know? There's some measurement on this cutting. Anyways, let's see the width. Width would be. It looks like that's 4 1/4. 4 inches and a quarter. So, and then the sides is 5. Yep. So that's what they did. So you could use anything, like you could use this. I have a glass cutting board that I got here. So you're gonna go ahead and measure the length of the box. And let me go ahead and get a pencil real quick. The finishing project will be done by this Friday on my next showing. So let's measure that up. All right. Now it's 4 1/4. How long it was, length. So right there. Oh, it doesn't look like much, does it? Let's see. Oh, I see. How it goes. That looks about right. So what you could do too is just draw it. Probably be easier, right? That way you could use this as a guard. So let's go ahead and just do it like that. Can y'all see any? Can you see what I'm doing? I'll show you in a little bit. We're just gonna go and do the outline. It's not that hard. And then what you do is just cut it. So let's do that again. You want to make sure all the measurements are correct because you're going to be cutting it out. Looks good to me. And then you could just go over to the next corner. That way you could eliminate cutting so much. So if you just put it to the corner right here, and you just measure it and outline it with your pen. Okay, why don't we just do the next side? I think this is fun. It's pretty fun. It keeps you busy and it keeps you out of trouble, that's for sure. Sometimes when I take time off and not want to do anything, I get myself in trouble. And how I do that, I go squander money somehow. So because I'm doing my projects, it's a good idea to start saving. And I'm also doing it for an outreach program. Design Enterprises is going to sponsor the outreach program. I thought maybe it'd be good not to have the government support the outreach, because then you can't do, you're kind of restricted from some things, and then you'll get independent. You'll be independent on, or the outreach or the program, the nonprofit will be dependent on that money, and then you're not able to do so much. So then what you do right here is you just cut it. Let me put my other glasses on. You see the outline? So you go ahead and just cut your outline. It's not that hard. I think it's pretty easy. Just cut your basic lines here. You know, you're going to have challenges, just like life. You're going to have different challenges, but after a while, you get used to doing something. You start, the thing is, sometimes it's hard to start something. Like I said, I want the Zion Enterprise is going to sponsor an outreach program, and I'll explain it later to you what that's going to be about. I did about an 8-year research, took some time off in between, and now I'm putting projects together, and this is one of my projects. Pretty soon I'll be live. I'll go on live, and who knows what's going to happen from there. So you see how that turns out to be? You just kind of go through your little outlines, kind of make sure everything's cut evenly. It's okay if you make mistakes. We're going to decorate it anyways. Just try to do the best you can on the outlining of cutting the measurement of the outline. So, hey, look what we got. See, we can make something out of that. It looks like a cross or something. This is so awesome. Let's go ahead. We got our 4 corners already. I thought this was just a brilliant idea. You know, it's sad to see any waste. And the inside, you're going to get some, I'm going to be showing that. By Friday, it's going to be complete, and I'll show you the whole finishing product. But you're going to be putting some foam in there to have the bouquet stick on there. And then I'm going to show you what else I'm going to do to that. So you see how it goes with the corners? Fits just right in there. Well, this is the facing. So you want to do is you want to go ahead and put these on the side, because we're going to use them later. And what we're going to do is a poster foam board because you want to have some sturdy structure. So you basically cut this in half. You buy it at the store. I cut it in half. So you're going to do the same measurements. Let's move this out of the way. You probably could do it with your cutting board, but I'm going to go ahead and just show you by hand. I got a cutting board right there. So I got 3 of them here, but the blade, you know, the one you reach. Got this one right here, where you can slice it. In time, I'll be using that and showing you a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and do the same here. Let's put that away safely somewhere. This is kind of fun, actually. It's kind of easy. It's not that hard. I think it'd be good if we just draw it on there and then cut it, because you don't want to mess up the box. Hopefully I got the right color so I could see. Seems like, let's see, let's do it again. You might have to just press a little bit on drawing the lines so you could have a. So this is basically how you do it. You could either cut it or you could use your blade, or you could use the cutting board over there. So why don't I just use the blade. That way you can just cut it out there real evenly. Then you turn your board. I don't have a straight hand, but pretty cool. You have to be very careful with the blade. So here you go. You see that part? Okay. So then you glue on. You're going to cut 4 of them, but I'm only going to show you basically how you do it. So you got 2 corners, two outline boxes here. Got a little bent somehow. Doesn't matter because we're going to be decorating the outside. So you see, you put it together. I think the best way to put it together is with glue. So let's see. So we got both corners here. Make sure your corners are all together. I got some tacky glue here. You don't want to put too much because then it gets all bumpy and sticky, and so you want to paint that on. I think a good idea is for us to probably use a little bit of water. Add a little bit of water on. Oops, that's just way too much. Just a little bit of water. Whatever you want to do it. Got a little paintbrush here. Just paint your glue on there. Or you spread your glue. Why don't we move this cutting board so that way it won't get in the way of anything. You know, make sure you don't get your glue on your facing. So you just put it together like this. I think that's pretty cool. I'm giving you some ideas of mine. If you would like to join me on any of the art projects that I got going, go ahead and leave me a message in the inbox, and I'll get back with you about that. I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and you'll be able to find out some more information on my projects that I got going. I could explain it more. You gotta make sure that glue doesn't get all over. I need to just wipe it off. I should have a little wet rag right here. I'm using glue. That's okay. Like I said, we're gonna be decorating it. So you gotta hold down the. Actually, you don't need to hold down. You just turn it around and put something heavy on there. See how that came out? And just put that to the side. And put something heavy on it. What can we use? We'll just put that right there. See that jar right here that I'm using for that? Well, this is just an example of using some of the materials that you bring from the store. And in this case, this is a jar that I had some jelly in. And I used it up. I washed it, took the label off, and then used it for my thumbtacks. So now what we're gonna do is we want to cut these stems off the flower bouquet here. And you could use a wire cutter tool, which I have somewhere. You have to be really careful though, that you don't hurt yourself. Or you could just bend it off. It'd be easier if you get some wire cutters. It comes right off. You see how that stem? It's really nice. You can fix your little leaves. Make sure everything looks pretty by the time what you're gonna do